expect to find you up.
I would imagine it's going to be an early morning for a lot of Port Charles.
Or a late evening, depending on what side of midnight you walk.
I wasn't sure where you were, that's why I didn't call you.
This is going to be some investigation, if last night was anything to go by. Just as things were starting to settle down, too.
Do you know yet what killed her?
Well, the autopsy report isn't through. I understand they've ordered more tests.
We must have some idea.
One or two. In particular, one.
What's that?
The worst disease of all. Acute greed.
That's an interesting theory.
I thought so.
It's rather abstract, though.
Well, until I see the autopsy, I can't be any more specific.
Are you ruling out foul play?
That's the only thing I'm not ruling out. One thing I'm sure of is that Beatrice didn't die of natural causes. You know, I find it interesting that you were the one that originally suggested that there was something going on at the spa. You're right. I'm surprised, though, that with your superior powers of detection, you never got to the bottom of it.
There really wasn't much I could do once Sylvia stopped coming to the spa.
The proverbial dead end, eh?
Yes.
Too bad. I was counting on you to help me out.
Do you think Beatrice was murdered?
Well, if you rule out natural causes, that leaves suicide, and I doubt that Beatrice would ever have given anyone that satisfaction. Least of all that mob there last night.
What do you mean?
You could almost hear the sigh of relief when Ellen announced she was dead.
Well, all I felt was shock.
You see, I think that Beatrice was involved in something way over her head. What she was wallowing in, I can't even imagine.
Unfortunately, you won't be able to ask her.
Not just the rest of you.
Are you putting me on your list of witnesses?
You worked with her, side by side, for many months. In fact, why don't we do that right now? Do you have any reason to believe that Beatrice was involved in anything? I mean, you're always saying what a snoop she was. Perhaps she discovered something that she shouldn't have.
No, I don't think so.
Why?
Because I would have known.
It's a shame. I thought you might have been able to give me some inside information.
I guess you'll have to rely on the others for that.
Guess so.
I think I'm going to go upstairs and get changed. Lorena wanted me to go into the spa to help tidy things up.
Don't let me keep you. Holly?
Yes, darling?
You never did tell me what was keeping you up.
I was all shook up about Beatrice. I mean, she was the friend.
Yeah. I guess that must have been it.
You're looking for the photos, which must be here, or you wouldn't be wasting your time looking for them.
That's a logical deduction.
I thought so.
Scorpio doesn't have them either, huh?
Why do you think that?
Well, if he did, you wouldn't be here looking. You'd be back there trying desperately to explain yourself away, or packing your bags.
Beatrice had something on all of us, didn't she?
Yeah, she had. And now it's up to us to try to get back.
You haven't found anything in here?
No. No, but you can look around if you want. I have a few other places to look.
What about the lounge?
Nothing. Nothing. I checked it out, but you can check it out if you like.
I will. You let me know if you find anything.
You do the same.
dear. Thank goodness. The door was unlocked, and I thought there might be some prowlers around.
Oh, I must have forgotten to lock the door behind me. Didn't you see the closed sign?
That's odd, isn't it? Did Lorena forget to turn it over?
No, the spa really is closed today. I suppose it's because of the excitement with Beatrice's death and everything, and she thought it would be in better taste.
Oh, I see.
Well, I'm sure she'll open it up again tomorrow.
Oh, my goodness, look at all this mess. What happened here?
Inventory. Yes, inventory. You know, that time of year. And, I thought I'd take the opportunity since the spa is closed.
Well, do you need any help? I'm very good with numbers.
Oh, thanks, but I'm just about through.
Well, then you don't mind if I stick around a while, do you?
Oh, it's going to be awfully boring.
Well, I really don't mind. It's just one of those days. I guess this business with Beatrice has affected me much more strongly than I expected.
I suppose not, but I better go and lock up. Don't want any more unexpected visitors. Yes, it's several shots of bullets.
Robert hasn't discovered what the real cause of death was, has he?
No, he hasn't.
Well, Holly, this is going to sound terrible, but Beatrice had made up a whole kit of creams for me, and I was to pick them up last night. Well, of course, when things happened.
Well, I'm sure if Lorena comes across them, she'll send them on to you.
Well, how long is that going to be? I thought maybe I would just look around for them. They've got to be on top someplace here.
Well, I've already gone through Beatrice's desk at Lorena's request, of course, and really there was nothing like that at all.
Well, probably they could be in Beatrice's suite. Is that open?
No, but I could go and have a look.
Oh, would you really? I hate to ask you, but I did prepay for all of these things, and it was rather a sizable amount of money.
Oh, I understand. Just give me a couple of minutes.
Fine. Sealed what off?
It's Beatrice's suite. Monica asked me to check on it.
Ah, well, there you see. Now you have no reason to stick around. So if you would kindly leave, both of you.
Well, Holly asked me to stay, didn't you, Holly?
Well, I'm afraid I'm outranked. In Lorena's absence, Leo is always in charge.
Shall we, ladies? After you.
Excuse me?
Excuse me, Robert. These folks would like a word with you.
Sure. Let's have a seat.
I won't be long. I want to know what killed my mother.
Well, I can't tell you yet. The autopsy hasn't come through.
You must have some idea.
A few. Nothing I'm prepared to make public.
Robert, she was murdered. I know it.
You have proof?
Look, there was nothing wrong with her except her leg. You can look at the hospital tests.
We probably will if we have to.
I'm telling you, she was murdered. And the quartermains are involved.
And I suppose you have a motive.
That's right. She had him over a barrel.
How?
Okay, first of all, she was suing him for $2 million because of her accident at Spa. And second of all, she had a document which they had already agreed to pay a lot of money for. I'm telling you, Robert, I want that document. I want it before the quartermains get their hands on it.
Well, I dare say it'll turn up. It's probably in her things. In the meantime, we're going to have to wait for the autopsy to come through.
So when's that supposed to be?
Bert,
Well, the last I heard, about noontime.
we'll call you.
Save your dime. I'm not going anywhere.
Hey, Jimmy Lee, how about waiting outside, huh? Wait in the lounge area. The commissioner does have other work to attend to, huh?
Yeah, wherever. Come on, let's go. I feel sorry for that young man. He's really upset. By the way, you did say that you found a document, among other things that were on the body.
Our little secret, Bert. The last thing we want at the moment is Jimmy Lee Holt screwing up our investigation.
This one's going to be a real whopper, Robert.
I know. And it's going to be hard to keep the cast of characters in line.
Oh, Bert, I'm glad I caught you. They said at the front desk that you were on your way up here.
Well, hi, Holly. What can I do for you?
Well, I didn't want to bother Robert, and it's about Beatrice.
Yeah, it was a terrible tragedy.
I just wondered if that you heard, I mean, if she died of natural causes or not.
Come on, Holly. You know I can't tell you that, even if I knew, and well, I don't.
Is that it?
Is what?
Is that the autopsy report?
Yes, so you caught me, yes. It just came over from the coroner's office.
Can I have a look at it?
Come on, Holly, you know that would be up to Robert, not me.
Well, then I'll come in with you.
I have to say no again. He's very busy. He has Jimmy Lee in there. But I will tell him that you're out here, okay?
Look, I don't know. It could take an hour, or a day, or a week. If you just go home, I promise to be in touch with you.
Look, I'm not going anywhere until I get some answers.
Oh, here it is, Robert. Just came over.
Thank you, Bert.
Is that the autopsy?
Yes.
Probably.
Drug overdose? My mother never took drugs.
And this is official police business, which I will remind you, you shall not discuss with anybody.
Look, what are you going to do about this?
As I just said, launch a full investigation.
Well, you better do that. Because I'm telling you, if you don't, I'm going to see to it that I get even.